Introducing in the red corner, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, weighing 217 pounds. He is rated number 4 by the WBA. Here is James "Quick" Tillis. And in the blue corner, from Warren, Ohio, weighing 209 1/2 pounds, the veteran and hard-hitting Earnie Shavers. 10 rounds of boxing.
Earnie, of course, who had retinal surgery performed by Dr. Ron Michaels, the same type of surgery by the same surgeon as that which Sugar Ray Leonard recently underwent. Most people felt Shavers should not have come back from that surgery, and indeed he looked finished when Bernardo Mercado beat him shortly after the Lake Placid Winter Olympics in '80 at Great Gorge, New Jersey. But he is back, and he is back because he needs it, obviously. The action begins in round 1. Of course, we're living by WBC rules, 10-point must scoring system, 3 judges score. Referee, no voice in the scoring. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. The mandatory 8 count. No standing 8 count allowed. No saving by the bell, except, of course, the 15th round, which concludes the fight. Thing to watch in Tillis is the quickness of movement. He is quick-handed, quick-footed fighter. He's only lost once, 21-1-0. With 17 KOs, the opponent's not noteworthy. Did fight for the WBA version of the crown, lost a 15-round decision to Mike Weaver. Good quick combination, a few seconds back, landed by Tillis. The right against the left side of Shavers' face, jarring Earnie a bit. Earnie stalking. Great power puncher, as you know. Back in '77 in the early going in New York, he hurt the then champion Muhammad Ali. Referee in the bout is Joey Curtis. Earnie trying to work over the midsection. The 3 judges, all Nevadans. Chuck Minker, Herb Santos, he's from Reno, the others from Las Vegas, and Lou Tappan. Familiar names on the Vegas boxing scene. Ernie was covering well there against Tillis. We have less than a minute to go in round 1.
Nice and clean. Nice.
Joey Curtis breaking them up, telling Ernie no hitting on the break. Interestingly, working in Jim Tillis's corner, Angelo Dundee. Quick hand scoring left and the right against Shavers by Tillis. Morning, Dundee said, "You watch Jim, he will give Shavers a boxing lesson." End of round 1 approaching.
Nice break. Let's get out.
The bucket.
Tillis.
Well, it shouldn't hit you behind if you're not in the front. They are just clinching. It shouldn't hit you behind there. Get the hell out of the clinch. Let's go to work. Come on, let's go on.
We're ready for the start of round 2. Jim Quick Tillis boxing neatly in round 1, using the ring, lots of steady foot movement and the quick hand speed scoring as he outboxed Earnie in the first round. Now in round 2, you can look for more of same. Ernie trying to bull his way in, working where he can to the midsection. Dundee between rounds telling Tillis, don't give him a shot. Just keep boxing, keep your distance the way you have been. Ernie trying to pinion Tillis against the ropes.
Stay down.
Tillis is quick flashing left, getting into Ernie's face. Every time the low registers in the face, I worry about the eye. People are telling Sugar Ray Leonard he must never fight again. What about a man Ernie's age, listed as 37? What about a man who's been through all of the ups and downs of life itself, not just in the ring, but outside the ring?
Let's get out. Nice. Watch your head. Watch your head. Okay, otherwise. Oh!
Ernie trying to cover. Tillis trying to score points. And he is, from time to time, doing just that, scoring points. Right there, a right lead. Notice Ernie unable to get through Tillis.
Break it even. Okay.
One time, Ernie. Okay. Set him up. Come on. Come with it. Come with it, Ernie.
See the quick hands? Quick counter-punching combination by Tillis.
Even. No, hit another break. Okay, even. Okay, and let's box.
Put them together, man. Stay down.
Gotta throw him, Ernie. Gotta throw him.
Put them together, baby.
That's it. Bring it up now. That's it.
That's it. Let's box.
Now you're working.
Good shot. Now you're working. Stay low.
That's it.
Ernie finally connecting with a right.
Right on the butt.
That's a good shot.
That's it.
Another right by Ernie scored and hurt Tillis a little. But the action has been dominated by the boxing skills of James Quick Tillis.
Stay low, baby. Push him downstairs. Stay low.
Coming now, Ernie. Wide open. Wide open.
Well, watch this. This was after the bell. You see that right? It scored. But that right jarred Tillis. He was groggy. He staggered to his corner. And the net result was Dundee ran over the referee, Joey Curtis. Dundee is checking his fighter, James Quick Tillis, now. But the right that staggered Tillis definitely landed after the bell. Now, what impact will that have on Tillis's maneuverability? How quick are his recuperative powers? No question, he was hurt seriously by an after-the-bell blow. The round had been won, in my view, rather easily by Tillis. Though in the final 30 seconds, Shavers connected with two rights. But then came the after-the-bell right. Look, Tillis is still. Good right by Shavers, another. He has Tillis hurt. Tillis seeking to hold on. Shavers rights and now connecting with Tillis. That overhand, looping right, comes over Tillis's left now and scores. And the hurt is etched in Tillis's eyes. Look at Tillis try and hold on. So suddenly, some old style Earnie Shaver's punching power. Davis looking to land the big blow. Dundee screaming, move away, move, stick to the battle plan, so carefully constructed. Don't look to get your own shots in, look to score points. That's what Dundee is telling him, and Tillis there responds. Notice on defense, Tillis is beginning to drop his hands some. You'll see both hands occasionally now down by the body.
Come back with the hook.
Ernie resorting to mauling and brawling now.
Put them together, Ernie. Stand down.
Of course, there's always the question of stamina with Shavers.
Hold it.
He's got to put his man away early on balance to win. His most recent fight, he's taking a point away from Shavers for hitting low. Ernie's most recent fight, a controversial second round TKO of Joe Buckner, the Britisher. We have 35 seconds left in this, the third round. And after hurting Tillis early in the round, Shavers, who looks suddenly fatigued, and it's only the third round, Shavers has been outboxed by Tillis. Right there you see Tillis scoring again.
Combination, 1, 2, 3. Put them together now, keep them sharp. Keep them sharp, baby, keep them sharp. 1, 2, 3.
Straighten up, okay? That's not fine. Okay.
May I have your attention, please? Larry Clark. Larry Clark, would you meet Commissioner Sammy Macias at the northwest gate? Larry Clark, please meet Commissioner Sammy Macias at the northwest gate.
Don't wait for them to fall in on you. Nail it, sir. Come on.
Keep them together, man. Stay low, and dig the body. Keep your combination, pace yourself. Okay?
He's right there for you.
Take a deep breath. Keep them combinations going, that's where to get it.
Right there. Once more.
Forget the wire right hand, keep together.
Throw that right hand straight in. Hit him with this one time. Throw that combination with your arm.
Round 4 getting underway.
Get on, baby, put them together.
Dundee working over his man Tillis in the corner between rounds, putting his hands up in front of his face and saying, keep that guard up, keep it up there. Keep your distance, stay out of range of Ernie's right, which has been Ernie's only real weapon thus far. Quickly, Tillis scores with his fast hands.
Overhand right, Ernie. Put them together, Ernie, keep them together.
Looping overhand right has been Ernie's weapon. Of course, it reached maximum effectiveness when it was delivered after the bell, and Tillis was a sitting duck for it. That came after the second round bell.
More than one, put them together. Okay. All right, now, quick.
Ernie stung by Tillis, just covering now against the ropes. And remember, this ring now is registered at 108 degrees. The desert heat, what impact it must have on a man Shaver's age. Earnie now throwing blows only occasionally. The head snapped by a quick right just seconds ago. Tillis has recovered from The time he was staggered, he is using his feet well. That's what Tillis must not do. Allow himself to be hauled against the ropes and not have the movement to escape Shaver's overhand right.
Put him together, sharp and snap.
Tillis working with nice effectiveness in this, the fourth round.
Keep him together and sharp. Get down. Put him together.
Left keeps getting in.
Combination.
Scored with 4 lefts in that recent, not even exchange.
Keep your hands high. Keep your hands high. Put him together.
Blood coming from the left nostril of Earnie Shavers now.
Bring it up there. Over the top. Over that left.
So Tillis's constant left beginning to take physical effect on Shavers. 20 seconds left in round 4. A round easily dominated by James Quick Tillis. Beautifully constructed young man. Look at Shavers just in the corner, taking it, trying to cover. And then suddenly, the right, and another right, and Tillis hurt. This time it was before the bell. Tillis completely, easily dominating the round, and then suddenly, that right of Shavers, the long overhand right. Tillis staggered, and then still another right as the bell sounded. Jimmy did not go down, but he fell against the ropes. Dundee slapping Tillis in the corner. Tillis, his legs were up in front of him. Dundee slapped both knees and said, "Stretch those legs, kid, stretch them." Now they're exhorting Tillis to fight his fight and not to get careless. Saw in slow motion what Shavers did. Shavers sitting there in the corner. They patched up his left nostril. Shavers relying on that big overhand right, hoping for a knockout. And he has the punching power to execute same at any time.
Stay down, baby. Stay down.
This is round 5.
Take your time. Set him up, Ernie. Come on. Use that stick.
While Earnie keeps looking for the opportunity for the right, he keeps absorbing punishment that manifested itself in the bloodied nose last round. That's been patched up for the moment at least. And Tillis keeps scoring points. Look at Tillis's foot movement there. Moving target. The other thing Dundee's been telling Tillis, keep moving. Stay on your toes and use that ring. The ring, of course, 20 by 20. Good size ring.
Come up the middle. Come up the middle. Quick, come on. Okay.
Left. Hurt Shavers. First time. He was actually stunned by it. Seconds earlier, Shavers was mauling and brawling with Tillis. Crowd roared, but it was not at that point effective. The right scored. Shavers right. Earnie trying to go all over him now. Pulling him against the ropes. We have a minute left in the 5th round. On the break, Shavers scored with a right. On the break, Joey Curtis warning Shavers. A point was taken away from Shavers in round 3.
Keep it together and short. Left, right, left, right. Move away, move away, move away. Let's get out, let's get out. Move away. Use that stick.
Tillis left as Shavers came charging in. Went right into Tillis's left against the chest, which scored. Earnie desperately trying to connect with the overhand right. And just above us, along the ropes, Earnie did connect with the right, but Tillis responded.
Keep him short, Earnie. Keep him short. Pace yourself and keep him short. Keep him short. Keep him short. You work it. Stay down.
Which eye, ask Wallow if he remembers which eye had the retinal surgery.
Okay, this right here. Keep him short. Work your feet. Stay low. What you do? It hurts. Yep. Stay low. You're doing good. Brace yourself. Okay. Yeah.
Second time. Second time. Clean up that corner, please.
Earnie Shavers in his corner waiting for the bell for the start of round 6, and there it is. This has not been a scintillating fight. For Shavers, fighting is basically a memory and seeking to land the overhand right. To knock out an opponent, if he can, very quickly. But Earnie has nowhere to go in boxing, and he is such a fine fellow, has such good character. You hate to see him risk possible loss of sight. Earlier we discussed the retinal surgery he underwent, microsurgery it is called technically, performed by the now noted specialist of the Wilmer Eye Institute at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland, Dr. Ron Michaels. Sugar Ray Leonard, who is here, by the way, and whose eye shows visible and steady improvement. His healing process coming along nicely. Sugar Ray now views Dr. Michaels as his personal hero. This is round 6. The action, such as it has been, has clearly slowed.
Combination, you got to get involved, man. Come on, use it.
Tillis moving, staying out of range.
Combination. You stop it. Stay down, combination now. Put them together, man.
Let's get out. Let's get out. Easy, nice and easy. Let's stop blaming each other. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out of there.
Round 1, Earnie. Put them together. Put them together. You got a short hook there. Put them together, Earnie. Put them together. Turn loose.
Okay, let's get out. Easy, nice and easy.
Put them together, Earnie. Come on. Together from down there.
All the right.
Put them together, Earnie. One shot.
Now let's get out of there. Let's get out. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. All right.
Shoot one shot, Earnie. You got to put them together. Put them together. Put them together. You got to get off him in there while he punching. Come on, put them together. That's it. Stay down.
Yeah. That's a terrible fight. Oh. Earnie Shavers in his corner, being worked over prior to the advent of round 7. Ernie Shavers, whose left eye is already swollen. Such a worrisome thing. It was the left eye that underwent the retinal surgery. Surgery for a detached retina. And Tillis has scored enough points with his quick hands and his boxing effectiveness to have caused first blood to flow from the left nostril, and now the left eye swells. And always there is the worry deep in the minds of those who watch, who care. Can one blow cause the retina to become detached again? Wonder why athletic commissions don't simply invoke a law. Not invoke, pass a law or rule, not allowing men to fight after having suffered detached retinas.
Okay, let's get at it nice and easy.
Lloyd Patterson, member now of the New York State Athletic Commission, has been notable in his fight for the thumbless glove. Dr. Edwin Campbell, chief medical advisor in the New York State Athletic Commission, says that 98% of all fighters' eye injuries come from a thumb in the eye. This fight is following the pattern of prior rounds. Earnie, visibly tired, still dreaming of landing an overhand right that can knock out the opponent. And one must never discount it. This is the 7th round. You remember Ernie's fight here in Las Vegas against Larry Holmes? It was the 7th round, and he had Holmes. He floored him. And Holmes was groggy, could barely stand when he got up. But that was when Ernie's eye was terribly damaged, and Holmes, at that point in time, had great recuperative powers, reassumed command of the fight nicely enough, and it was stopped in the 11th in Holmes's favor.
Cut him off. Put them together now. Now when he put it on, keep on walking. Use those hands. Get out of there, quick! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Joey Curtis, the referee. There's another point to be made. You wonder why, when heavyweights are fighting, they put in a smallish man to serve as referee. The man must be big enough and strong enough to be able to break these men, to dominate them, not only with his verbal orders, but if need be, with his physical prowess. Right there, he's having trouble breaking.
Okay.
Counter, why are you standing there? Again. Right side. Get up this stick. Go the other way. Let's stop. Nail him.
Good point. Pour in some soda for me, please. Soda. Yeah. We're at ringside in a 32,000-seat makeshift arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Round 8 is about to start. Round 7 of a pattern with prior rounds. Tillis's quick hands and boxing skills dominating Shavers. Shavers just had his head snapped upwards by Tillis left to the chin, and another, and another. He doubled up and scored both times, and another. Shavers, after the bell in the second round, almost floored Tillis. It was an illegal punch. In the third round, he did score twice with overhand rights, hurt Tillis once, but there have been no knockdowns, and Tillis has atoned for those lapses by completely outboxing Shavers. See for yourselves. His gloves steadily in Shavers' face. Some are picked off, like that one. On balance, he's mostly getting through. Now, what have we here?
Let him fight. Let him fight. Throw more punches, will you?
But next to Ernie's right eye, immediately Joey Curtis. Ernie's back had been to us. We hadn't thus been able to see the cut. But the minute his right eye was cut, Joey Curtis did the wise thing, went over to the ring doctor. Maybe now you can see the cut. It is beneath the corner of the right eye. So there'll be no loss of vision problem since it's below the eye. But it is, again, visible evidence of how Tillis has been scoring his boxing skills, quickness of that left jab with increasing frequency. Now when Earnie throws the overhand right, it is laboriously. It seems to take forever to get to the intended target. And by that time, of course, Tillis is gone.
Put him together, Ernie. Push from there, Ernie.
Eighth round action, and you hate to see it. Unless there's a miracle, Tillis will have won an easy decision, and you wonder how long Earnie can continue to fight and should. Figures he needs to be peppered. Working over Ernie Shavers' right eye, the cut beneath the corner of that right eye. The eye itself is now swelling. The left eye, the one that underwent retinal surgery, already swollen. It's round 9, and Tillis is having a boxing exhibition for himself.
Nice and clean, nice and clean.
Most interesting aspect of this fight may have been Angelo Dundee working Tillis's corner. Aggressive, more so, more vocal than I have ever seen him before. Trying to goad his fighter in the manner of maybe Bobby Knight, the Indiana basketball team.
Now both hands. Now both hands.
A lot of blood on Tillis's pants. It's Shavers' blood. Tillis is uncut, unmarked. See that left get in there? He doubled on it, got them both in. Shavers tries with the right, but the snap is no longer there, seemingly. Shavers desperate. And it's sad to see.
Fucking dry.
Put him together, Earnie. Put him together. Come back with the hook.
Okay, look at that. Nice and easy.
Ernie is now just trying to push the opponent against the ropes, somehow score with the right.
Put the big one in there.
Saw the wild right over the shoulder and behind the head.
Put him together. Come back with the hook, Earnie.
Not any evidence of boxing skills. There was the wild roundhouse right, and he got him. He got him, and Tillis may be gone. We said maybe a miracle. What is this? Tillis jumped up to his feet immediately. When it looked like he may be gone, he jumped to his feet. The first knockdown of the fight. Shaver scored again with a right. Wild roundhouse right. An amateur should be able to get away from a blow like that. And Joey Curtis, the undersized referee, can't separate them. Joey himself has a belly. He's out of shape, covered with sweat, 108-degree temperature in the ring. Tillis is groggy. The legs are rubbery. Shaver senses it. Out of nowhere in the 9th round, looking simply terrible. Shaver's at one point falling halfway over the ropes after missing a wild right. He flaws it. We'll look at that knockdown again. A big round for Earnie. There's the right. That was it, and he was hurt. One thing you have noticed in this fight, Tillis is easily hurt. He went down, lay on his stomach, his head to the canvas. There it is again, that wild roundhouse, overhand, right. And look at it. It didn't appear that he could possibly rise. He lay there that way, and then just as suddenly and quickly, he got up. Now, Dundee, his face in Tillis's face, working his fighter over, trying to coerce him verbally to do that which he says. Referee Joey Curtis deserves a look. He looks more battered than the fighters. This is the 10th and final round. Tillis back to his boxing style, pushing off on Shavers there. He didn't push off last round. He got careless. He thought he had things well in hand. And he is susceptible, we have discovered, very easily to punishment. Series of combinations, scoring heavily for Jim Tillis. We are 50 seconds into the final round. Shaver still looking to connect with the round. And Tillis scores with the right 3 times, 4 times. Now pushing Shavers off. Shaver's right eye has become a bloody mess. Over as well as under where the cut originally was. Ernie trying to draw upon some final physical resource, namely that overhand right or that wild roundhouse right. But Tillis is scoring very effectively in this round with his left and right, the left jab again and again, the right combination, and sometimes the right alone. Through 4 consecutive rights that scored on Shavers earlier in the round. Blood again from Ernie's left nostril. You people at home can see that this is not heavyweight quality class. Earnie ready to go down there, hit by a left and a right. a wide open target. And this time, Tillis, following Dundee's instructions, has been pushing off the opponent, and he has been scoring at will. Now it's Tillis who's using his body, and he's doing it effectively. We have 30 seconds left in the fight. So the fight has gone the distance. Earnie is dead tired. Fight is winding down, and Earnie has to be just as happy as it is. Look at Earnie. Fell against the ropes as the fight ended. So we await the decision. When? It's a disgrace. This fight's a disgrace. Tillis is terrible. Tillis can't take a blow.
Yeah, I'm on. Hey, Chet. See how stupid it is to have Lane as the referee of the big fight? A little man, they can't handle it. I'm going to concentrate on that when we come on. The heat and that. He cost Shavers the fight, this referee. Wasn't strong enough, and Mills Lane is even smaller. Doing a heavyweight fight.
Will you help me on with my jacket, Woody?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision.
Oh.
Judge Herb Santos scores 96-92. Judge Chuck Minker scores 97-91.
Woody, would you give me a
And
hand?
Judge Lou Tevis scores 96-92 for the winner by unanimous decision, James Quick Tillis.
How could they fool? I mean, isn't that stupid?
Hey, what the hell are they looking at? I wonder.
I mean, that is so stupid.
Can't we sit? Yeah, I think so. Can you move this cable?